Good day, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, by the way. On this channel, we analyze our forex market and our stock market. So, if you are interested in any of our analysis, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's quickly do a quick analysis on our forex pair for this week. Let's try and predict where our price will be going for this week. So, as we can see, those who watched my video last week would have seen where we predicted that our dollar will actually be very bullish, so which we actually got that bullish move. We had that push up, right? We now added that retracement, which I said that we should all wait for a retracement before we actually take a buy. You see, then we now add that buy. You see, I predicted that we should actually wait for a retracement before you actually take a buy. But on that Monday, we added that bullish move. What I was thinking that on that Monday we would have that retracement, but I think we got it around that. We had that huge retracement on that Wednesday. But anyway, I said we should wait for the retracement before we actually take our bull up. And by the way, so we've gotten our push up on our US dollar index, and we've actually gotten our liquidity area here. Now, where our price will be moving for this week is that we are going to be going bullish on our US index, but for this week we will actually be dropping low. We should actually be waiting for a drop, probably a drop to this our area, and probably a drop to this our area here, where our price try to give us this where our price try to give us that retracement from our place, at least around this area. We can see that our price has reacted to all this our area here. Definitely we should be seeing our price pushing down to this our area here before we can actually now see that push up. But like I said, we are still aiming to go up even higher on our US index, but before that, let's see our price drop down to this our area here where our price has reacted. We are waiting for a drop, by the way, so don't be surprised if we get it on Monday and Tuesday where we have that massive fall. Then probably we will continue bull, and probably we can continue coming down, whereby we'll start having that range, but we will having that range waiting for a breakout to the upward. That's exactly what we are aiming for. So this week, let's first of all aim for a fall on our dollar index. Then you can actually not take that bull run. Those of you that want to ride the fall down, there's no problem, but I will be riding the up. So that's why I'm waiting for a fall, then taking my buy up. So now our first currency pair we should be looking at is our Euro USD. As we can see that our prediction is that our euro will actually be falling, and our euro is actually falling. It has passed this our liquidity area where we've aimed that our euro will actually react. Our euro pushed up. We have seen it as a retracement. Like we can see, like something like our euro actually is pushing down, right? We had this retracement upward. Now we are now continuing our fall downward. Probably this week we should have that little bit of pullback before you actually now see that break of structure. As we can even see on our prediction, when I said about that last week, I said on our weekly time frame that we will be having something on our euro, that our price will actually be reacting to this our area here, which has not even gotten to our area here. So definitely we should still be waiting for our euro to actually react to this our area here. So that's exactly what we should be aiming for. Our liquidity area here, this area that I've just marked, if our price can actually react to it there, then there's no problem. That's exactly what at least we should be aiming for this week. So a drop on our euro USD is what we would be expecting before we actually now see that push up on our euro USD. Now on our pound USD, our prediction was right about last week that our pound will actually be dropping, and which it actually did. Our pound has actually dropped, and definitely we should be seeing something like a retracement, then continue drop. We should see at least something like a retracement to this our area here, come back, push up, come back to the trace this our area here, then we will continue our shorts, our sell on our pound USD. As we can see on our weekly time frame, definitely on the weekly time frame we're actually going down. So price has reacted to this our area here. Like that's why I said we will be seeing like a pullback up, then our continual push down on our pound USD. Exactly what we are aiming for. So first of all, we'll be aiming for a push up, then a pull down. Same thing with our US index. I feel that our US dollar will actually be dropping, then continue push up. That's exactly what I am looking for. We should actually be seeing that drop, as we have not seen that enough retracement. As you can see, we are having a little bit of retracement, so we should actually be seeing that retracement, then a continue push up on our USD JPY. By the way, our JPY is actually falling, so that is why I say any pair related to our JPY should actually be going up. But before that, we would be having something like a fall on our US index. Like I said, that our US index will fall before you actually see that push up. So if our US index fall, we'll equally see it affects our USJPY, whereby our USD will actually fall. Then we can actually now take our buy position on our USDJPY. Now on our USD card, let's see if our USD will actually push up a little bit, then actually see that fall, like a retracement, then continue push up. Like for this week, we are aiming to hit our push up to this our area here on our USD card. That is exactly what we are aiming for. So let's see a little bit of push up to this our area here, where our price has reacted. See liquidity area here, where it has actually give us a little bit of support and a little bit of at least a little bit of like a support here, where our price has bounced as a support when it was ranging, where our price has reacted as a support here. We actually see that push up, then our price will come down before we actually continue push up on our USD card. Exactly what I am aiming and what I am planning to trade on our USD card. Our next one is actually AUD USD. Our AUD is actually funny. Our prediction was correct. Those who watched our video last week, that our AUD will actually be falling, and we see our AUD actually did fall down. So definitely we are still continuing a fall on our AUD. We are still aiming for a fall on our AUD to around this my area here, at least 0.713. 0.713. That is exactly at least where we should be aiming for our AUD to fall before you can actually see that push up. But our AUD, we are still going down on our AUD. Same thing with our 4-hour time frame is still showing us we are still taking our AUD. But before you actually take your sale on our AUD, I will advise you actually wait for that retracement, because there will be a massive retracement push up, to take out a lot of traders. One thing is about a lot of traders will actually be taking our sell position. So our AUD, we want to actually take out those traders that are actually taking the sell by going up. At least that should be around 91 pips. Then we actually now see that fall on our AUD USD, exactly what our price is showing us. Our next pair is our New Zealand USD. As our prediction was right about last week, that our New Zealand will actually be falling, and it has actually fall. One thing that I am seeing on my New Zealand, if I actually I want to take sell on our New Zealand, but I'll be waiting for that retracement, that pullback up. That should be about 79 to 80 pips. At least when I get that my pullback, at least on my 4-hour time frame, as you can see, our price want to start indicating that push up. When we actually see that push up retracement, then I can continue my sell. That would be the best time to actually take our sell position. Then at least we should take our sell to around this area here. That's if our price is going to give us, because once if we take our sell around this area here, one, you will not be able to grab a lot of pips, at least, and if you grab that for the week, it will be about 30 pips, which is too small for the week. Two, you can actually be taken out, because a lot of traders want to start selling. But one thing about this our banks is that they want to actually take out a lot of sellers by pushing up before you actually now see that fall. So definitely, if you can wait for our price to push up before you actually take your sell, at least you should be able to grab at least about 100 pips. That is why I said wait for a pullback on our New Zealand USD before you actually take that sell. On now on our USD Swiss franc, like I said, we are waiting for a retracement, a pull down. Let's see on our 4-hour time frame. Let's see if we actually see that push down, put down, probably to this my area here. That's exactly what I am aiming for. See this our area where price has reacted, giving us a resistance. We see that our price has also given us a support around this area here. So I won't be surprised if our price comes to touch this area here before you actually see that continuous push up. And if by not even see that fall, why? Because our Swiss franc is actually going bearish. So any pair relating to it should actually be bullish. But above all, let's wait for a retracement, a pull down before we actually take our buy on our USD Swiss franc. So that's our analysis for this week. If you don't mind, don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment.